Joe Jordan, the Orioles director of scouting, joins us, and he got it done. What, 3 minutes to spare? You're losing your touch. With Wieters, it was 1 minute.
I know.
3 minutes to spare?
Hey, we're getting better, man.
There you go. Well, tell us about those frantic final moments, because you know you have the midnight deadline, and all the top guys went down to the wire. I guess it's the tactics of the agent. But what was it like wondering, or did you know all along eventually it was going to get done?
Well, we had a good idea. We had a really good idea on what this was going to, how it was going to happen. But I would be lying if I said as it got closer to midnight that, that we didn't have some uneasy feelings. We did. But it did work out in the end like we said all along that it would.
Joe, everybody was waiting to hear that you signed Machado. In your mind, and I know you see a lot of good young players that come up, is there a timetable that you might anticipate that he'll be here at the major league level?
Well, I think he's an advanced high school player. That being said, losing this first summer, we're going to start him next year. So I think it's going to be a quick pace for a high school player, but I really don't know. I don't think, barring any injury or something really derailing him for a year or so, he'll be on a good pace, but I don't really know timetable exact-wise.
He dominated his senior year in high school, and you see the numbers there on Manny Machado. 639, well, that's pretty good. 12 home runs and 56 RBIs. But the Pan-American team experience he had as the under 18-year-old team, the team he was on, they won the gold medal against international competition. I would guess from your perspective as a guy scouting possible players that can help your team, that international competition had to be a bonus.
No, I mean, that's where really we established our value with Manny Machado. It wasn't against the high school competition that he faced. It was last summer, last fall, playing in the Wooden Bat Showcase Leagues against the better teams and players in the country, the best pitching, and then obviously the gold medal, game, I think, against Cuba. So that's really where this guy solidified himself as a guy that we were going to follow, that we're on, and it started a long time ago.
Joe, a lot of guys you ended up signing, most of them. And were there any in an organization really that's looking for position players to come out of here now? Is there any more standouts like a Machado in your mind that might surprise us in the future here very quickly?
Well, again, very quickly, we took a position player at number 4, Trent Mummy from Auburn. But as far as, a position player per se, most of the guys other than Manny and Trent were high school players, and they were taken possibly down where we spent a little extra money on them. I don't know that it'll happen real quickly. I don't know that there's a Reimold in the second round where we feel like everything coming, he would come quickly. But the pitching is a little different. We do feel like that there's a couple of college arms that again, they didn't pitch this summer, so we have to get them in the system and get them going, that have a chance to move quickly if we decide to do that.
Now, one of those, I guess, is Daniel Klein, who's already at Aberdeen, not activated yet, but maybe on the verge. And what's intriguing about him is he was a closer in college, and there are the numbers at UCLA, but you project him as a starting pitcher. And then you have Matthew Bywater, who signed yesterday, a 7th-round pitcher out of Pepperdine. And what I loved about the scouting report I read on him is he is a poor man's Brian Mattis. That's how far Brian Mattis has come. He's already getting guys compared to him. But tell us about these two college pitchers.
Well, Dan Klein's a kid we took in high school. So, our work on him started 3 or 4 years ago, which is what you want. I mean, if a kid goes to college, you want to see him in high school and follow the progression. He's got the ability to be a starter in professional baseball. As an organization, once he throws in Aberdeen and we watch him here for a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, we're gonna, we'll put together a plan. If we want to fast track him, we can leave him in the bullpen and he'll go through the system quickly. He's advanced. He really can command the baseball. It's just not a raw stuff guy. This guy can pitch. He's a pitcher with weapons is kind of how I describe him. Right. And as far as Bywater, I saw Matt twice this spring. I saw him shut out Fullerton at Fullerton, 9-inning complete game. he can pitch. He knows who he is. I wish we would have had both of these guys 6 weeks ago so that we could have gotten them acclimated and introduced to the organization, but they're both polished. They know who they are, and I think they'll just need to go out and do what they do, and they'll be fine.
Well, congratulations on another successful draft, in particular getting the Machado deal done last night. We know how hard you and all your scouts work all year, and I guess next year starts today, right?
Yeah, it's already begun. We've got that thing going.
All right. Joe, we appreciate the visit. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.